and good evening to all your Honey stars out there and audiences who are watching this video. I'm your host for the evening, Mr. Hardwood. And as I was looking in my DVD connection, I stumbled upon a movie that's a Western. A movie that I viewed several times. And I thought now is a better time more than any to go ahead and review it. What the movie is that I'm going to be reviewing tonight? Well, it is simply 3:10 to Yuma is directed by James Mangold and stars Russell Crowe, Kristen Bell, along with many others. This movie all centers around an outlaw by the name of Ben Wade, who terrorizes 1800s Arizona, especially the Southern Railroad, until he is finally captured. Wade must be brought into trial, so Dan Evans, who is the owner of a kind of broken down ranch, volunteers to escort him to the train, which is of course the 310. But along the way, the grudging respect formal between the men, which in this case, this is Ben Wade and Dan Evans. Their leadership and faith is actually tested, while danger is lurking around every corner, and the criminal's men are in pursuit. Okay, so I talked about the plot for this movie, the details. But what are my initial thoughts of the movie? My thoughts on this film is actually very positive. I don't really have negativity against this film at all, from my understanding. Even when I rewatched this several times, I still get very invested into these characters and into this movie. Now keep in mind, this movie is rated R for violence and some language, so I advise your parents out there not to let your kids watch this alone unless if you're with them. But anyway, back to my thoughts real quickly. Russell Crowe and Kristen Bell, man, they do a heck of a good job with these roles that they're in. And a lot of people were saying back in the day, which was in 2007 when this movie first came out, they said that the two actors gave an Oscar-worthy performance. And I would say that as well. Kristen Bell, this is the first movie I've seen them in. Well, before I seen him in the the Dark Knight trilogy. But he's very good in here as well. They both carry dramatic roles in here, and you really feel for both these characters. And they don't have you pick a side. They don't. You get to understand what both of them are truly about. Their motives, what their beliefs are, what their faiths are. One believes in peace, and the other one believes in violence. And it's just so interesting to see both of them clash with different ideals and everything like that. And it's so good. So good. You get a few cool scenes with action, with them riding on horses. There's a gunfight at one point. But most of it is mostly contained by just dialogue. And I actually do appreciate that. This is more of a character study. Well, characters. Story of characters, I guess, or however you wrote it. However it's phrased. This is a very good film. I hate to repeat myself here. I feel like I'm a broken record. But this film, oh my gosh, is so good. I know not now YouTubers, I know not a lot of them are talking about this. But I have to feel like I want to talk about this film because I own this on DVD. Like full straight up. Like for real. I actually own this. And it was also quoted the best Western since The Unforgiven. Now, I haven't seen Unforgiven, so if you guys request that to me, if you guys want me to review that film, I'll review that film later on down the line, along with Walk the Line. That was intentional, I meant to say that. But, man, this film is so good, man. So good. And the deleted scenes are also interesting. I checked a look at the bonus features as well. They have on the DVD, they have outlaws, gangs, and posers, commentary. And it's so good. It's so real. And man, I wish movies like these with Westerns. I know the Western genre of films died out. That's what I heard from a lot of people. But I really feel like they need to come back, seriously. But maybe have something new to bring to the table, probably. I don't know, but, oh, wow. I'm still blown with this film, guys. I'm blown away. Which is why I'm giving 310 to Yuma an A+. It's a very good film. I recommend that you watch it. It's a very great film. Not only a great film, but it's a masterpiece, man. It really is. And parents, like I said before, if you have kids and if your kids are interested in seeing this, just know that this movie is rated R, and I will suggest that you have to sit down and watch this with them. Not let them watch this on their own, because as kids, they would imitate anything they see on screen, and we don't want that. Trust me, we have enough problems in the world today with the Logan Pauls and the Jake Pauls, so we don't need any more of that nonsense. But yes, if you're looking to have a good Western, if you feel you're in the mood for a good Western film, this is your ticket, man. So, and I don't regret seeing this at all. I really don't. It's just a very good film. There's other actresses and actors who are in this film. Ben Foster is actually pretty good in this. Dallas Roberts is actually very good in this. Alan Tudyk is really good in this as well. And the music score, the casting, the cinematography, the lighting, the editing, to the directing, all of it. And this is based off a story by Elmo Nino. So good job for him, man. Props for him. And I know this video is going on long, but I just need to get my thoughts out there. What I think about this movie in general, and I think it's a very good, enjoyable movie. If you're into, my recommendation is if you love Western films, and if you love Western films in general, that's all I gotta say. If you love Western films, then you're gonna enjoy this movie. You're gonna love this movie. If you're not a huge fan of Western movies, then don't watch this, I guess. Whatever, I don't know. But our thoughts are subjective and our opinions are subjective. You might have your own different opinion on this, but I actually enjoyed this film so much. Thank you all for watching tonight's review of 310 and Yuma. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode of Virtual Review. Now, just take a few moments to like this video if you guys really enjoyed. Comment down below and leave me your thoughts on the movie if you've seen it. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. If you guys want to support this channel, and if you guys want the channel to keep on going, please feel free, if you can, sign up for a Patreon account, which is very easy. And while you're on the site, make sure the plan is only $1 per month. If you can't do that, you're still supporting the channel by subscribing, commenting, and interacting with me on social media. You're supporting either way. 100 stars. If you're still watching this, if you made it to this part of the video, I applaud you. 100 stars. Stay classic. And remember, haters are gonna hate, but the haters are just the ones we need to boost our confidence. Make us who we are. Remember that. Stay tuned for more movie reviews and more retro movie reviews to come. Stay classic to all the 100 stars.